Okay, everyone. So let's go play some Alchemy best of 3 on the ladder and hope we get a good game. We are just waiting. Alright, we will play first. We have no idea what our opponent is on, but this hand actually looks pretty good. We could Shambling Ghast turn 1. But that leaves us with nothing on turn 2. What I kind of want to do is Forsaken Crossroads on red here. Oh, that's beautiful. And so next turn we can Ghast and Voldaren Epicure. Oh, I have no idea. Player's Bounty? Okay, cool. But, so now we get Voldaren Epicure and Shambling Ghast. We have the opportunity to now Deadly Dispute and Voltage Surge and kind of kill whatever our opponent is doing. We'll attack here. I'm not going to Experimental Synthesizer here. We could cast it if we really wanted to. But I don't think we need to yet, because we're not on a lot of pressure, and I don't want to whiff with it. So what I'm planning to do is at the end of our opponent's turn, Deadly Dispute the Ghast away, and then we can Prosper. Oh, that's so cool. So our opponent's gonna redo the Slayer's Bounty. Got it. Or do you know what? We're gonna get the treasure anyway. Let's Deadly Dispute the Epicure here instead, because the Shambling Ghast is a little better to have as potential sacrifice outlet down the line. Now we get to do this, and we have Prosper going, which is wonderful. Oh, so Voltage Surge, prospering into Voltage Surge is amazing. So now what our opponent sacrifices, right? Oh. I was like, we can Voltage Surge and get a treasure, but enchanted creature loses all abilities and is a coward with base power and toughness 0/1. Uh-oh.
For the sake of all Innistrad, my will.
So what we're going to do here now is we need to kill Sorin. Let's Synthesizer to see what we get. Alright. I will... We'll do this. We'll get rid of the Experimental next turn. We'll Voltage Surge the Sorin, which is a drain with the Brushstroke. And then we can kill Sorin here.
What's one more grudge?
We don't want to use our treasure yet because we're close to getting Tibalt. And I kind of want to use Tibalt. This is not great, but it's fine. Now, you know how I said earlier, a couple turns ago, I didn't Ghast away to get an extra treasure? That's where it's kind of biting me, because I wanted to potentially save the Ghast to kill a Triumphant Adventurer or an X1 down the line. And we can still do that, right? Oh, alright, we're gonna get the treasure anyway. So I guess it all works out in the end. So now we'll Tibalt. I will exile the Adventurer. And then Voltage, Surge, the Architect now getting rid of the blood. So our opponent has nothing on the battlefield. Has to find a way to get rid of the Tibble. I mean, our opponent doesn't have to. We can untap with it. But we're in a really, really good spot. And Triumphant Adventurer is going to do a lot of good stuff for us. Yeah, okay. Let's see what we get with Tibalt here. Shambling Ghast and Lysel. What is the black specialization? Yeah, let's do that right now. Our opponent could remove it in response. So that's gonna take the action. Oh no! I did not know that. Alright, well, there we go. Activating it brought it under our opponents. Now our opponent gets to specialize Lysel. Uh-oh. Let's hope that doesn't come back to bite us, though it probably will. Ouch. Now Lysel gets to kill Tibalt. Alright. Sometimes we make mistakes not realizing it. And hopefully it won't cost us the game, but now we know. And we have to just be better next time. That's so unfortunate though, but we'll be fine.
You know what? I've had enough.
Yeah, so we'll just Triumphant Adventurer, Oni, Epicure. I kind of want to get rid of the treasure here, because I think I want to save the blood to cycle, potentially. Down the line. Ow. Okay. Yeah, so let's do that to get rid of that. Another Sanguine Brushstroke. And we're in a pretty good spot now. I'm trying to think if I want to attack, though. I don't know if it's worth letting Ow die yet. We have, like... We don't want to give our opponent the opportunity to get any non-land cards in the battlefield that could let them survive. And we're going to win in about 2 turns, no matter what. Because we're going to take 5 in the air, right? But at the end of our opponent's turn, we get to activate the Anvil, sacrificing a construct, right? Which drains our opponent from 1 Blood Artist, 1 from the Anvil. We get to use the blood here to drain our opponent for 2. And this is potentially a lethal attack here. Let's see what we get here. Beautiful. Four. So that we can... Yeah, so now we get to attack with everything, right? We're gonna attack. We're gonna go into the Tomb of Annihilation. Our opponent's at 3, and we can sacrifice the blood to kill our opponent at any point. So we're just gonna see what they do here. Potentially gain life, but we can respond to instant speed, and if our opponent doesn't do anything, we win. Right? again, we can just wait. That's fine. Our opponent is dead on board, so we didn't have to do anything. Okay. We lived, we learned, we survived, let's go. Our opponent is white-black, we want the Ray of Enfeeblement here. Ooh, is Will a good choice here? So our opponent has some graveyard stuff going on, I think. Oh my god, let me look. Or not. I mean, with restoration, a little bit. So maybe we want the Trespasser and Viconia. Wake, not that wonderful. Things are just happening. Prosper, if our opponent has that type of removal, that it's not good because we don't want the very, very cheap removal. Our opponent being able to do it. And Prosper's really good when your opponent can't reliably kill it. But maybe Prosper with Invoke because it is an enchantment. That might be good. But they have Owl and stuff, and no. I'm not gonna do it. I like Will, though. A little bit. Sideboarding is not my strongest suit, everyone, by the way. But we'll be fine. Let's go to 2 Epicure. Or we'll go to 3 Epicure, go down to 3 Voltage Surge because we add in 3 Rays of Enfeeblement, right? Who knows? Okay, I'll keep this. So we get Valki on 2, then Brush. Ooh. Okay. We will take this. And Nadar. This is interesting. Because let's Valki, see what our opponent has going on in hand. Lizelle. Okay. That's not great. This is not my favorite spot in the world. Though I'm not entirely sure I know how Valki and Specialize works. But we're fine, right? What is our opponent doing here? Creating a treasure? Okay. So, what do I want to do? Let's oh, no, we need to do it for 4. So, here, we'll pay life. Do that. So if our opponent attacks with Nadar or Thalia, what we could do is have Shambling Ghast be blocked by Thalia. No, that's fine. Do we want to kill Thalia here? Maybe? Yeah, let's kill Thalia here. See what our opponent's going to be doing. Our opponent can Lizelle into the black specialization. But we can block Lizelle for a while. Yep. Voltage Surge. So we have this. Anvil's gonna sack that. Little unfortunate here, but we can do this. We can double block that, kill it, and that blocks that. We're going to be taking a lot of damage from the Thalia, but we do drain our opponent with the Blood Artist, right, which is a lot. Our opponent does get another Lazael, which can immediately specialize, if that's what they want to do. But another Nadar, again, not the best for us, but fine. We do get to immediately Brushstroke, sack a blood, and create a 1/1 that can block Lizelle. Let's go for black. Cry. And because our opponent has stuff with first strike and double strike, the 1/1 token from the Oni gives us an extra life because we know it will die. So this is gonna block that. We still take 9, which is obviously not ideal. But we have an extra 2 life from the Blood Artist. And our opponent's at 8. Slayer's Bounty, we don't have anything. Yeah, so we're actually we're fine. We are golden here. Because also that can be sacrificed, so we get 2 blood triggers. And so now what can we do? We could Oni-Cult this, put our opponent at 3. Or we could Voltage Surge, sacrifice this. Deal 2 to 4 to that. That triggers our opponent. Then we can get our opponent down to 1 right now. Can we do anything else? 3... I don't know if we can win this turn specifically. Maybe there is. Maybe I'm not seeing it. But also, we don't know what our opponent has in hand. Like, oh, that Slayer's Bounty could be something. Oh, I didn't even realize that Slayer's Bounty was from, the Retro Break. Wow. I can't believe I didn't realize that. I was like, that's an interesting choice. Reprobation was from the spell book. So now while our opponent is, like, tapped out here, could we do anything? I don't know. Loses all abilities and is a coward. Huh. What do we want to do here? Voltage, surge. To deal what? 2 damage to that. Opponent goes to 4. If we do this, our opponent goes to 1. And now we... If there's removal for the Blood Artist, that would suck, but I think we're fine here. Opponent goes to 2, but we do that and that. First strike, our opponent goes to 1. These trade, and our opponent is killed with the Blood Artist. Oh, GG. $15. Well, thank you for watching that pretty decent match with this Rakdos Oni Blood deck. Again, I'm going to have more gameplay later. You could also watch me at twitch.tv/thenerdysteve. But I think that was a good game, or a good couple games in showing how resilient this deck is and kind of the basic plan of the deck. It always is the same thing as you're slowly building up your board with more brush strokes and Harvester and Oni-Cult Anvils. You get your opponent into this range where you can lethal them out of, not nowhere, right, because it's all on board, but you have to keep on doing the constant math and trying to reach that, like, that cross-section where you have enough stuff and you can go for it. But I hope you did learn something. I hope it was entertaining, and thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, you should totally like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.